Hello, hello. This is your host, Edward Davis. Welcome to the Cruise Life Show where we talk about the ins and out about cruise vacations. This is a live show on YouTube that gets uploaded to anchor.fm. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe if you like what you hear. If you're on Anchor, thank you for tuning in and being an avid podcast listener. Either way you listen to it, it's free for you. If you want to show me support, go to anchor.fm slash cruise life. That's anchor.fm slash cruise life. You could show me support by sharing it, show me support by subscribing, or if you want to make a donation, the donation is not mandatory, but it will help me be able to grow the platform. So it's all up to you. Whichever way you want to support, I thank you either way you support. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about last minute cruise deals. Do they even exist? Are they real? What's the deal with them? Okay, so getting into the topic, last minute cruise deals, they do exist, but at the same time, they're not like as relevant as people make them seem. Last minute cruise deals are more for people that are really flexible with the days that they want to go on cruises, what cruise ship they'll take, the different destinations and stuff. So this is how it works when you're trying to get a last minute cruise deal. The biggest deals are the earliest out that you book. For example, right now we're in 2021. So if I could book something all the way out to 2023, at least put like a deposit down and hold my reservation right now, I'm going to get the biggest deal because of supply and demand. It's not 2023, it's not sold out yet. So what happens is as we get closer to the date, we're just going to stick with the 2023, for example. As we get closer to 2023, now you get to a point where the cruise lines got to make a decision. Did they sell enough rooms? Did they sell enough rooms that they wanted to sell, or do they still have like way too many left over? That's where the last minute cruise deals come in place. If it get close to the cruise date and they got too many left over that they didn't want left over, then they're gonna start slashing the price and giving you last minute cruise deals. But if the cruise is nearly sold out or they're close to that mark, those last minute cruise deals aren't going to be as big as you would expect them to be. And also, you run the chance of a cruise getting sold to capacity, and then you won't be able to get a room at all. I have seen that happen where some people call me like May 1st, they wanted like a deal for 2 weeks, but then the whole May was booked on all the cruise lines. So with the last minute cruise deals, if you know you want to go in May, you may not be able to go in May. You may have to settle for June, July, August, or September. So with the last minute cruise deals, you got to be really flexible. And then I know some people don't book early because they want to wait for the last minute cruise deals. But you have to realize that travel agents like myself, we could put price watches on. So once you put down your deposit, as we have a price watch on, if the price drop, we get the price matched. So you won't lose anything there. And our price watch still keep going after the final payment date. So if the price drop after the final payment date, we're still going to be able to get you different discounts like onboard credits and stuff that could get added on to your reservation. So you're not losing anything by booking early. I want you to understand that, because the best deals always going to come the earlier you book. So there are other ways to get good deals. For example, a travel agency like mine that has thousands of agents, excuse me, a travel agency that has thousands of agents, we all could book into each other group reservations. What does that mean? The bigger the group, the more perks that group get. And then a lot of times my agency headquarters, they go ahead and book groups further out. So you remember when I said the farthest out you book, the better your chance is going to be to get the best deal. Right now, my agency has cruise groups booked out way in advance, so far in advance that the average customer can't even see these sellings yet. I'm talking 4 or 5 years in advance. So we're constantly getting the best deals on all the cruises that come out. And then the groups are getting bigger and bigger because all of our agents are booking into the same groups. So you're going to get like the maximum amount of perks that you could get. So that's basically how you get good group deals with booking with a group. You could also schedule your own group, and then if you don't have like enough people to make it a full group, we could book outside clients into your group. When you're talking about booking people into your group that you don't know, it don't affect you at all. Just because they're booked into your group for booking reasons to try to get you more perks, don't mean that you have to even talk to them or interact with them when you're on the cruise. I guarantee you, a lot of times when you go and book an individual cruise with a travel agent, you're getting booked into a group that they already have, because that's a way for them to save you extra money. And you didn't even know you was booked into the group. Just because you booked into a group don't mean you got to interact with the group members. It's different types of groups. You have like affinity groups, where that's a group where you're going with people that you know. And then you just got like regular speculative groups that's just for like promotional reasons to get you better prices and more onboard credits and different perks like drink packages for free and stuff like that. Free cocktail parties. So it's all type of flexibility travel agents have with booking you into groups. And also you just want to keep in mind, like right now, it's a lot of travel, not travel agents, but a lot of cruise lines are gonna be trying to fill cruises up for 2022. So booking 2022 right now is a great option, because you're going to get like the best deals that you probably ever seen, because it's been a long time since a lot of cruise lines have had customers going out on cruises because of the pandemic. And right now in the travel industry, it's a big push to push a lot of bookings to 2022, because 2021 is still up in the air. We actually don't think that any cruise is really going to go out until probably like the fall of 2021 at the earliest. But the further into 2022 you could book yourself into, or you could let your travel agent book you into, that's going to be the best bet for you to actually go on the cruise. And it's going to give you like the more perks, because whoever go out on like the first couple cruises, man, they're gonna have some good deals if they book it early in advance, because the cruise lines are really gonna want to pack out, the first cruises to whatever capacity the CDC give them in the guidelines, because they're gonna want to show that, hey, cruising is still safe. It's still one of the number one ways to go on vacation. So looking into 2022, I think that's going to be a great outlook. And I think it's going to be a lot of good things that's going to come out of those cruises in 2022. Some stuff going to look different because of the CDC guidelines. Right now, the whole travel industry is pretty much waiting for new guidelines to come out and finding ways to conform to them. But I think cruising is going to make a really, really big comeback in 2022. And it's going to be a lot of deals. It's going to be deals that we never seen before in the industry are going to be coming out. Right now, if you go on my website, you'll see the website inside of the description. You're gonna see, like, right now it's still like it's like unbelievable deals. Like when I go on my front page, I see this is about cruising, but right now, like, even resorts giving like $150 vacation credit just for people going to resorts. Um, Carnival, they doing like free prepaid gratuities and great rates all the way through April 2023. So you see they're pushing out really far on how far out customers can see. Travel agents been able to see out at least 2 years, but bigger agencies see out farther than 2 years. But now they're letting customers be able to see out that far, like the end customers be able to see out that far too, because they really want people to book far out so that they can make sure that when the CDC okay everything, these people could really go on the vacations, because that's the big thing that's been going on like this last year. A lot of people been booking and rebooking, and customers are getting frustrated with that whole process. So to mitigate that, what's recommended is to book out at least like a year or two out, you know, and then that gives you a lot of time, when you book out farther, they give you a lot of time to really have the best vacation that you could possibly have. They give you more time to pay because you're just going to put down a deposit, and then you're going to have up until between 90 and 120 days from the selling date to pay your final payment. So they give you more time to pay, and also it's giving you more time to have more spending money. It's giving you more time to be able to afford like different perks, like drink packages if you drink a lot, or if you want to go on shore excursions. It's just like give you more time to save up for everything, to plan for everything. If you have people that would be in your group, but they don't make enough money to go this year, but if you could spread out the payments, they'll be able to go. So booking far out gives you like a lot of perks. And like I say, if you want to book at the last minute, you do find some last minute deals. If you go on my website, I actually have a tab that says cruises, and then you could drop down that tab and go to special cruise offers, and it's always last minute deals on there too. So you do find good last minute deals, but you got to make sure when you're looking for last minute deals, make sure you're flexible. If you're not flexible, you may get upset with the last minute deals that you see, because you may not see the exact shipping, selling, and locations that you want to go to. Okay, so that's all I have for this show. I'm going to see you guys again next week, and we're going to talk about a different cruise topic. I'm excited about this show. This is episode 1 of the Cruise Life show. I'm really excited about this show. I had a show before called Be No Do. It was more like about entrepreneurship, but cruising is a real passion of mine, and it's my favorite type of vacation to take. And as a travel agent, it's my favorite type of vacation to sell. I think that I provide a lot of value when it comes to selling cruises. Instead of like all the other different type of vacations that I could sell, like Disney and hotel stays and stuff, I think selling cruises is my strong suit. And it's more likely my strong suit because I don't sell it just to sell it. I really believe in the power of cruising, how it brings family and friends together. You meet new people on cruises. It's just like so awesome. You don't have to keep packing and repacking and keep catching flights to go from country to country. Most cruises, especially like 7-day cruises, you could be in like 3 or 4 countries like in that week, and you could just like sightsee and enjoy. You could learn the customs. I love going on shore excursions. I love like getting real busy on cruises and doing like everything that I can in that time. The only thing that that upsets me about cruises, no matter how much I try to do, I could never do everything that the ship has to offer. And that's upsetting, but it's fun at the same time because you could go on the same ship 3 or 4 times and you still may never do everything that it has to offer. So that tells you exactly like how much stuff you could do on a cruise. So that's all that I have for you this week. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a blessed week. And I'm going to see you again next week.